The Cat Above and the Mouse Below came out on February 25th, 1964, with the same co-directors and co-writers as the last one. Tom is the star of a grand opera performance and gets a full name here. But Jerry, living beneath the stage, continually disrupts the show. As Tom struggles to maintain his dignity before the audience, Jerry's well-timed pranks transform the elegant production into complete chaos. No matter how dramatic Tom's performance becomes, Jerry always steals the show. This cartoon revisits Jones's love of opera and theatrical staging, recalling Warner Brothers classics such as Long-Haired Hare, Rabbit of Seville, and What's Opera Doc. Chuck adapts the concept to the Tom and Jerry formula with the cat as the pompous leading performer. Terrence Monk does the vocal duties here for Tom. Largo factotum dello città, largo. La 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 la. While an uncredited Dal McKinnon, Daniel Boone's buddy and the voice of Archie, does Jerry. Figaro! Is There a Doctor in the Mouse was released on March 24th, 1964. Again, all the same credits as before. Jerry comes up with a concoction that gives him super speed, vexing Tom to no end. Then when it wears off, Jerry comes up with something else to torment the feline. This falls a little more into Chuck's usual bailiwick, as Tom acts more like another one of Chuck's characters, one who considers himself a super genius. Much Ado About Mousing came out on April 14th, 1964. Same co-directors, but story just by Maltese. It's back to fishing, where this time Tom uses a line to catch Doc Rodent Jerry. But when the mouse teams up with a now tan Spike, the cat has some problems. Some familiar gags from the old Hanna-Barbera days are revived, and Mel Blanc, long freed of his Warner's exclusivity, uses his talents here in some familiar ways. Snowbody Loves Me was released on May 12, 1964, and back to the same co-directors and writers. Jerry comes down out of the snowy mountains to warm up in a cheese shop. When Tom opens the door, Jerry comes in, and the cat gets locked out. He then has a dickens of a time trying to get back in, while the mouse goes to town on the cheese. Some pretty inventive gags in this one, and there are some more callbacks to the earlier Tom and Jerry's. The last of the year was the Unshrinkable Jerry Mouse, which came out on December 8th. You know who's directing and writing. Tom has Jerry as his own personal servant, while Tom's owner, the only time we see her in all 34 shorts, gets a new kitten. The older cat wants to do away with the little one, but Jerry comes to the rescue. Now, the little kitten here is kind of very reminiscent of Little Pussyfoot. Again, it's Chuck doing what he knows best.